Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing my unboxing and review of The Evil Dead 2 on 4K. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one includes 4K Blu-ray and digital, directed by Sam Raimi, Evil Dead 2. I'm honestly not sure if I've ever seen the second one. This one is from Lionsgate. Manic-inspired genius. A great time. After a relaxing cabin vacation doesn't go as planned, Ash is left with 3 dead friends, an undead girlfriend, and an angry evil spirit on the loose. As nightfall approaches, Ash must prepare to again battle the legions of the damned if he wants to make it to dawn. Welcome to director Sam Raimi's infamous second film in his gleefully gory cult classic Evil Dead franchise, starring Bruce Campbell as the most lethal and groovy hero in horror movie history, now presented in stunning 4K for the first time, and including over 4 hours of special features. This fully loaded edition of Evil Dead 2 will leave you gasping for more. Some pictures there from the movie. Disc 1 is the 4K movie and special features. Disc 2 is the Blu-ray and special features. 4K and Blu-ray special features include Blood and Groovy Baby, tribute to Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2, audio commentary with writer-director Sam Raimi, actor Bruce Campbell, co-writer Scott Spiegel, special makeup effects artist Greg Nicotero. Yeah. Blu-ray special effects include Swallowed Soul, the making of Evil Dead 2, Cabin Fever behind the scenes of Evil Dead 2, Road to Wadesboro, revisiting the shooting location with filmmaker Tony Elwood, Evil Dead 2 behind the screams, the gore the merrier, still galleries and commentary. This one is not rated, is region A locked, and has an 84-minute runtime. This does have this cool foil finish to it that makes it really shiny. Definitely a good-looking slipcover there, and there is your side-by-side comparison. If you guys have seen this one, we'd love to hear your thoughts without spoilers down in the comments section below. All right, let's check out the inside. All right, so here on the left we have the Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure that's the art they used previously. And on right we have the 4K, which is the same artwork as the cover. All right, guys, I got to check out Evil Dead 2. Now, this was the only Evil Dead movie that I had never seen. I had seen one. It's been many years, but I have seen Army of Darkness. I watched the entire series. And now finally, I got to Evil Dead 2. It is rated R, has a 1 hour and 24-minute time, and is a comedy. I really want to emphasize comedy horror movie. It's directed by Sam Raimi, and of course stars Bruce Campbell, Sarah Berry, Dan Hicks, Kassie, Wesley, DePaiva, Ted Raimi, and Denise Bixler. So this movie is kind of a little different, and I've heard a lot of people say, you got to warm up to this one. It takes a little while, a couple viewings to really start to enjoy this one a little more. So Bruce Campbell is back at the cabin from the original, and things are just really going crazy. I was very confused what was going on. The Deadites kind of just seem to be tormenting him. And just lots of really crazy, weird things happen. And I wasn't sure what was going on. His hand does get possessed, and he cuts it off. And it's been a while since I saw the first one, but I didn't realize it was the second one where he turned his hand into a chainsaw hand. But that happens in this one. And so there's this girl whose parents own the cabin, I guess, and she's heading up there to look for them, and she's got like her boyfriend or something, and she finds these people to show her how to get there. and they all get there, and things just get even crazier once they get there. And this movie is funnier, I would say, than scary. It has a lot of really just funny comedic moments, but it does have kills and a lot of blood and gore, and I mean a ridiculous amount of blood. If somebody gets killed, or he shoots his possessed hand, and it's just like literally spraying out of a hose blood everywhere. And then but in the next second it's all gone and they're like completely dry. Of course, this could be explained by that it was just like an illusion created by the Deadites or whatever, and not really there, but yeah, just flowing blood everywhere. I really enjoyed the cinematography of this. It does have some really weird kind of stop animation and some different kind of visual effects, but I mean, just the way they filmed it and everything, I really liked that. The 4K visually was an upgrade from the Blu-ray, but it wasn't like, you know, the most amazing picture I'd ever seen or anything like that. The colors in this movie are really muted. You know, they I'm sure purposely went for a lighter color palette on this, so it doesn't look spectacularly beautiful, but comparing it to the Blu-ray, it is actually a lot clearer picture, and a lot better looking picture than the Blu-ray. I did experience an issue with the audio though. It just seemed kind of low, and it didn't like really have a surround sound effect to it. All the sound seemed to primarily come from the center channel, and like we had to really crank it up to hear it. I did look on the Blu-ray.com forum, and I saw at least one other person complaining that the voices were too low and they would have to turn it up, and then it'd be too loud and turn it down. I don't know if this is an issue with the 4K disc or what, but we just turned it up real high, and then we could hear it fine, but it definitely was a little off. So for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I did enjoy it. It's a little weird, and I think maybe going back again, it would maybe make a little more sense and, be a little more fun. But this is kind of like a fun horror comedy type thing. I don't think it's particularly scary. Like I said, there is gore and stuff, but there are a few jump scares kind of sprinkled throughout, but I don't think the overall story is very scary. No real ending on this movie either is kind of disappointing, because it leads right up into Army of Darkness. So they must have already had Army of Darkness planned when they made this, because it basically ends where Army of Darkness begins. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out Just videos. Check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.